Collective, good morning, good evening, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Welcome to Angel number 315. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, hit the hype button. Okay, this is for entertainment purposes. Okay, so I'm gonna just let you know right now, this is general collective readings because people always tend to ask. And I just feel the need to say that and put that out there because it's important, right? Okay, and I also want to let you know this is a safe, positive, protected space. So if you're joining today, if you're here again, welcome back. Make sure you subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, that's great. All right. If you're new, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Did I already say that? See? Okay. So please leave any negativity, drama, or low vibrations at the door. This is a no BS high vibe zone. So we're here for clarity, alignment, and divine messages. So come with a good open heart and respect for the collective. Okay. So I was channeling a lot of energy and a lot of people came out in your energy, a lot of family members. And I'm just like, whoa, what is this? Okay. So I'm just going to go through it. Okay. So we have niece out here. All right. Maybe this is for some of y'all, not all of y'all. You may or may not have a niece. If it's not a niece, it could be another family member of yours. But this niece is in your energy. They're getting exposed at this time, okay? They lost an opportunity in a relationship, and now they feel it's an injustice. So now since your ancestors done pulled the belt out on they behind, they feeling all the pain, okay? Since they wanted to come up against you, they thought that they was really getting an offer, but the ancestors said no. So somehow, some way, they're incorporating you into this debacle, okay, of a situation, and they have been trying to attack you. I'm pretty sure you've been, aware of what's been going on, because these people try to hide their energy and they don't want you to know who they are. But this is a niece energy that I pulled on. Okay. The second one here, we have nephew. Okay. So these people could be, for the niece, I'm showing the paternal side. So this could be her father's side, or this could be your father's side. The nephew, this could be on your mom's side of the family, or this could be their mom's side of the family. Just take the energy as it resonates. So this nephew has actually been behind the scenes manipulating people they work with to go against you. Okay, so they could have been manipulating this niece energy as well. They know that your masculine is healing, and they don't want your masculine to actually be interested in you. Okay, they are playing on this person's intelligence because they know that they're going through the healing that they need to go through in order to get to the next level. So they're playing on this person's intelligence and the lack of awareness. And this is a nephew energy. Again, you may or may not have a nephew. It's somebody's nephew. Okay, a lot of you could be parents out here. You have a child, or something of that nature. It could be a male or female child. Just take the energy as it resonates. This is a child of yours, or it could be somebody who you look at as a child. This person is receiving karma as well. They don't even know it. They are over here waiting on something to come in, and they are just not getting it, okay? They're not going to get it, should I say. They don't want you to know it either. So this person checks up on you often, and they know that you check in and you trying to see what's good. They don't want you to know. So basically they're trying to hide what's really going on. But you was already aware anyways that this was even gonna be a thing. This was even coming. So it's just like, that's why I said, if you look at my last video, these people really just didn't know who you were, right? Okay, so that's that. Next, I have a mother energy here. Okay, so this one is a little bit different and technical in these kinds of situations, because some of you may be mothers and some of you may not be mothers. So again, take the energy as it resonates. This may be your mother, or you may be the mother in this situation. So in this situation, this is an abusive mother, or this could be a child that's abusing a mother. So you could actually be a mother that's getting abused, right? So what I'm picking up on is a father figure or a baby father that's manipulating them to go against you. They don't want you to start a new life. And the reason for this being is because they don't want you to find love again. There's something going on with love, finding love again, doing things to make you feel mentally insane or that you'll just give up, right? They want you to be bound to like trauma and isolation. But I will say they will be in regret, because once this tower hits, because you already distanced yourself and healed, these people are still unhealed. So they want you to be miserable like them, because they already know what's coming towards them. They've already spoke down on your name, spoke bad on your name, and defamated your character, destroyed businesses and, partnerships, different people who you collaborate with. They've destroyed those types of things. And since they've talked bad about you, they need for the rumors and the lies, manipulations to be true. So they want you to suffer just like them. That's the whole point. We have step parent energy out here. Now, you could be a step parent, or this could be your step parent. This could be your child's father's parent, other person. They're your child's step parent. Took a lot to get that out. Okay. Anyway, somebody's step parent is out here issuing karma like parking tickets, okay? So whether this is your child's step parent or your step parent, this person don't understand why you stopped dealing with a parent or a child. Now, they waiting on some sort of results from sending an entity to harm you. They thought sending an entity to harm you would rectify some sort of neglect that they perceived. Okay, so they thought that you were being neglectful, and out of your mind. So they took matters into their own hands, and so this energy is being sent back. And that's just period. Father. Lastly, we got father. Okay, so somebody's father is out here trying to control the other parent's love life. Makes sense with all the other energy we have, right? This sounds like a whole entire family. Okay, the purpose is to make you emotionally closed off to the point where you would give up on love, because it would leave just like such a bad taste in your mouth. After you left this family or this group, this person is the person that was responsible for organizing rituals to get you broke, financially imbalanced, collaborating with your exes, and also with their person, because remind you, we got step parent energy out here. So this is crazy. But right behind that, we got backfire. And it says because of spell work that was sent. Okay. You was the sacrifice. They sacrificed you. I'm afraid of losing myself in this connection. Please have patience with my fears and insecurities. This sounds like a cry from your actual person, your divine masculine. Okay. It says, I talked about you behind your back. This person could have talked about you behind your back to these people as well, but it's because there was already some false information already being circulated around about you. We have condoms, so I don't know. Maybe somebody was, telling this person, things about your sexual health, whether it's true or not. I'm not really sure. Maybe somebody told this person to wrap things up with you, or to just not, I don't know. Okay, so we got financially free, and this says you have resources to support your life without being consumed by debt, exploitation, or survival stress. And this says a lot with this energy, this current energy out here. You are already free. So the plot schemes and scams that these people are trying to enact is really just pointless, because They're looking for somebody to handle you, and you already are efficient enough to handle yourself. Okay, I'm planning to surprise you. Okay, so somebody feels like you're worthy to be, you know, to have all this good energy. I also pulled some cards from What's the Tea deck. Somebody is up in their head overthinking, stressed, okay? But you're in this unfazed energy here, right here. Somebody could also be an impersonator. It could be that child energy, because we did get that as well. Wants to be like you, act like you, dress like you, look like you, copy you, so everything like you, all right? And this is not for everybody, because, you know, everybody is not having a bad, you know, relationship with their children or, you know, with their parent. We got hustling, making it rain. You're focused. You're getting it, okay? Wow. You're also probably a victim of cyberbullying, so just be careful with like links you're clicking on and things like that. Shine, your light irritates their demons. So it's something that you do, like maybe you're creative, you're online. If you're not online, you just have a strong community presence. We have this as well. You already kind of know. We got hooked. All right, so they definitely like hooked on your energy, want to keep you stuck in a certain position because you were the supply before and now you're not. Ego could be an issue in this situation. So a lot of people's egos could be hurt, and it's actually gotten in the way of you guys, you know, relationships with each other. So we're just gonna go ahead and put some more energy on these seeds that have been planted, okay? Because this is a lot of people that's in your energy, okay? Or that was and that is in your energy. They cause a lot of destruction, okay? And you're just somebody who, you kind of mind your business. You may be like a business person. So you're pretty much focused on that. You don't have time to be concerned about like what's actually going on with the drama in the family and things like that. So, you know, you just keep to yourself and do things that you know you can produce some sort of like positive outcome, right? All right, one more card. Ooh. Yikes. Okay, when we split the deck, we got manifestation at the bottom, we got house. Wow. I'm gonna go in with this housewives deck. Okay, so we got the page of wands and the devil. When we split the deck, this is what the illustrations look like. Look pretty cool. Yeah, I like this deck. I want a bigger cards though, you know, because these are the smaller version. Okay. So you're just healing and like, you know, embarking on some new beginnings here, healing from the past hurts and the past pains and the things that you found out, releasing like toxic energy. So we got hello here. We're just gonna tap into what hello is, what that means. It seems like almost as if someone is trying to get your attention, and it makes sense because in this energy that we're in, where we've ascended, you know, we're moving past all of that. Yeah, this is someone that's trying to hold on to you. It's like they're using you as like a toy on the shelf, like a pawn, like, you know, like they want to control and hold on to you. And I feel like it's really just for their own benefit, you know. So here's another 4. You might be seeing 4s a lot. 4 of Cups that's in reverse here. Clarify. Why did this fall out? Okay. So that was a King of Wands that fell out. That was a King of Wands that fell out. But I'm not gonna take it because I really don't like how it fell out. Anyways, you're definitely holding back because you understand what these people are doing. Okay, you already have insight as to what's going on, and they're trying to get you to accept less than what you deserve, putting you on the opposite side of the karmic wheel, you know, just messing up your finances. Yeah, with this Queen of Pentacles here that's in reverse, they definitely, you definitely took a financial hit. This is like them attacking your business, your stability foundation. Remind you, at the bottom of the deck, we had the house. So this is people trying to attack anything in your house. It could be like your actual houses, maybe like your first house, stability foundations and things like that. We got the Two of Swords here as well. So this is about making a decision. This is about being at the crossroads, having to decide which route to take, which steps to take. We got the Magician in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Is definitely somebody who is behind the scenes causing you to juggle. Maybe you could be experiencing like having to make partial payments on bills, having to make payment arrangements, having to skip months, like paying maybe utility bills. Maybe 1 month you pay this bill, 1 month you pay the other, or something like that. Maybe it's with one paycheck you pay one bill, the other paycheck, or maybe you have to get like some financial assistance when it comes to utilities, or maybe that's what you're being called to do. So it's like with this Temperance energy, you're having to like not only manage your emotions and you know, like your anger, maybe something like that, but you also have to balance like when it's time to work, when it's time to actually like pour into yourself. So you could be like struggling a little bit with creating things. Maybe you are kind of worried about if this is something that you really want to do or not. Okay, so we have imprisonment here. That could be the reason why, you know, nothing or something is just not getting off the ground. I'm not going to say nothing, but, you know, you have really good ideas, but you have to really take the leap of faith to do it. Something about imprisonment being here. This is a Knight of Cups that's in reverse. So this could be somebody who has narcissistic ways, somebody who's egotistical. So you could have somebody in your energy that feels like they are qualified to do a certain kind of job, or they have the skills to get a certain type of job done. Maybe they want to be hired onto your business, and that would bring like a 10 of cups to the situation, right? The only problem with that is this person is lacking like awareness. So they don't quite understand what it takes to fulfill the role of being like a divine partner. Okay. This person is showing up as a Page of Pentacles, and when really they should be showing up as a king, your equal counterpart. Also, the Knight of Cups is here in reverse. So this is the type of person who they stay in their head. They don't, it's supposed to be someone who's romantic and do nice, kind gestures. But this person is not doing that. Instead, they're holding back. And they expect you to accept this as, you know, like something that I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? But with this Jezebelian energy that's out here, it's kind of, you know, it kind of makes sense, right? Hence why the Knight of Cups is in reverse. And the Four of Cups is in reverse as well. That's somebody who wants you to be in Jezebel energy. Seven of Wands, that's self-sabotaging behavior, self-sabotaging energy. Six Pentacles in reverse, that's like somebody siphoning your energy. And then right behind that is the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So where they think that they can like pull off this stunt with this page energy, right? They think that they're gonna come in and take something from you and then have a level up. But right behind that is the seven of Pentacles that's in reverse. That means you're not getting anything. Okay? So even if, you know, things were to happen between you and this person, like maybe they, you know, weren't able to siphon your energy some sort of way. Could be through a dream state, could be through actual, you know, sexual energy. This person still wouldn't get anything behind it. You know what I'm saying? Justice is in reverse. So, you know, after that happens, this person would just spiral out of control. And then they would be calling you a Jezebel. You know what I'm saying? They would be trying to say, oh, well, you know, you're not really who you say you are, when really they're not your counterpart. There are specific channels that they have to go through to even become this person. And these people, they're not getting it. It's not registering that you can't just do, you know, some bibbity boppity boop and it just happen for you like that. It's not going to happen like that. Okay. So to me, this is what the self-sabotaging behavior is. It's a backfire. It's an automatic backfire without even, you know, the situation having to play out. It's like, it's just automatically happening. Two of Cups. Or Two of Pentacles, I'm sorry. Spirit said, what? What did you say? We got the Death card here in reverse. It's a bottle of, a jar of salmonella with the flies on it. I think these illustrations are so cute. But anyways, let's see. Nine of Swords in reverse. This person made the decision to not end something. And so now they're living this nightmare. And I feel like this nightmare is basically making contracts with demonic entities. Okay, it could be whatever this Jezebel spirit is. Maybe it just feels like a spirit that's like haunting you. That's like will never let you go. And I'm just like, what is going on here? Okay, because this Page of Cups represents somebody who's like young or naive, kind of wear their heart on their sleeve, and this is like giving the energy of maybe they're kind of asking you for your help and they want you to be in this energy, like, but it's just like, why? Yeah, like I said, like nothing is coming out of it. I said why, and it's just like it's nothing's coming out of it. This person think like, you know, oh, you're this cute like little kid that's watering these plants and learning new things about your plants and things like that. And when they come around, it's gonna be like spraying like, you know, like weed defense on your grass or your garden or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just gonna make everything just die out. And here we got the King of Wands. Ooh-wee. See, this person wants to relax so they can kick their feet up. Okay, this is what this person is doing on this chair. This person got like all kinds of mops and brooms and everything like attached to them while they sitting in a chair with their feet kicked up. And this card also depicts like a pictorials of things that occurred back in the day. It's like an old kind of, you know, vibe feel. Back when men were the providers for families and the wives were the mothers who stayed at home, tended to gardens and things like that. This person wants to utilize your energy like that. We got the sun out here. But what I'm getting from this is that with this Page of Cups here, you can, it don't matter how long you water like your garden, you still need sunlight. Okay? You still need sunlight. And this person is coming towards you with this poverty kind of energy. That's not sunlight. You know what I'm saying? That's like darkness. That's like doom, gloom. Why would you want to even entertain somebody like that? That's like a celebrity, a star, like going to a random city and just going to the nearest hood and just picking somebody, like a random person. Like, why would you want to do that? Because you look at yourself as, you know, as you should, somebody that's elite. So let's see, King of Swords here. Trying to figure out who this person is, because we have this. Okay, we got Eight of Pentacles, that's in reverse. King of Swords. So King of Swords, King of Wands came out. We got the Moon here in reverse. That's this person being exposed for being non-committal. This could be an ex of yours that's working with whoever this father energy, this baby daddy energy, ex-husband energy. This could be somebody who you were engaged to. This could be somebody who things just never really took off and got on the good foot with. Whoever this person is, they could also be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or they could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Yeah. But this person is non-committal. They actually entertain a lot of different options. They could like all kinds of people, okay? Let's just say that. Yeah, and they like to participate in a lot of wild things. They could be the type of person who likes to drink, okay? And this is like 10 Pentacles for them. For this person or these people, these exes, whoever they are. whoever this is, they're not like very giving. They're selfish. You could possibly notice that this person has changed from when you used to talk to them. Maybe they're not really so giving. They're actually non-committal now, and they've been exposed for that, and they still want you to help them. So basically, they're caught up in situations with other options, and they want you to be like the sacrifice where you help them, because they know that you pass a lot of, tests. You get you clear things out. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to karma and curses, things of that nature. But the problem is that you already released these toxicities and you've healed. See, I guess they don't understand that when you went on this journey to learn how to clear your debts out, or the debts of, your forefathers and things like that, foremothers, okay? We're not going to forget about them. They forget that you had to go through a healing process and a healing journey as well to even have a new beginning. So maybe they thought by coming in your energy, watching and observing you, that they would be able to like siphon some energy enough to get the details about how you did it without actually offering to assist you on a journey, right? So this person just thought that they could watch from the sidelines, and then that they can just come in whenever they feel like you done popped, or that's weird energy right there. Yeah, the Page of Swords. You see how he running with these scissors in his hands? Okay, so this person thinks that they're so smart that they can just operate and do whatever they want to do, not knowing that the situation could actually turn the opposite direction if they was to step the wrong way and, trip, tumble, fall, or anything. Like, all it takes is one wrong move and it's a wrap. So yeah, we got this star energy out here. That's what this person is looking for. So, Spirit, what does this have to do with? What does this have to do with, like, these people coming towards the collective? Like, what is this? We got jealousy and envy. Okay. What else? Ice King. Emotional pain. And high honor. Okay. So I'm already just feeling like this is based around jealousy. They just jealous because you are making it through. I just got a strong feeling that, these people gossiped a lot and said a lot of things about you, and they really didn't believe in you. They didn't think that you would get far. And I guess it's because of what they already knew about you and how they felt about you and all of this kind of stuff. But listen, collective, I'm just so proud of y'all, because y'all just defy all the odds. And it's just like, you know, where these people, they really said a lot of things about you and they really just didn't believe in you. And you know what I'm saying? It's just like one of those times where you really just needed it the most and they weren't there for you. And it just proves so much. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Okay, you guys, I'm back. Anyways, I was just gloating on how proud of you guys that I am. Just because you didn't really have the support that you needed in situations to make it through. You had everybody that was in your circle go against you, and it stemmed from jealousy. And I'm talking about, these are not just women, these are men too, you know. And it's a whole nother ball game when you got to try to figure out why someone of the opposite sex is jealous of you. You know, it's just a lot. We got bad health, so this could be jealousy because they weren't able to complete something. All right, right behind that is Magician in reverse. And so this is them also looking into how they can cause you endings. Have you in your head by losing 10 Pentacles. And them knocking out all these birds with one stone kind of energy, making you feel rejected, wounded, and hurt, and you know your emotions is all over the place. This is basically what we've been, you know, clarifying the whole time. So what's jealousy then? Jealousy, because you're working on different projects, you're constantly having new ideas, coming up with new things, and starting new projects, collaborating with different people. You know, you're very likable. You have a light that shines within you. Okay. And all they know how to do is send conflict and chaos. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. Yep, exactly what I just said. Have your emotions stuck, stagnant. Yeah. And they didn't get nothing. So that's why they're jealous. Last reading, once again, I'm referencing the last reading that says they must not really know who you are. These people are learning a very hard lesson. And I say it's a hard lesson because they keep bumping their heads. They don't really feel like you are this person who you said that you are, or who, you know, like if they get readings, they don't feel like the reader exactly is accurate or knows exactly what they're talking about. Possibly because you were at a point where you were kind, compassionate, loving, and giving, but now you're not like that. They're seeing the other side, okay? So they wanted you to be emotionalist, isolate yourself, and now they're having a whole issue with the outcome of the situation. But you wanted collective to be in that kind of situation, you know. Also, I'm going to come up with some videos that's more for our self-healing, because this same energy is just self-sabotaging. We got Seven of Swords here, and that's in reverse. Underneath Ice King, this could be this baby father. Like, how do you sacrifice your own family though? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm getting. And they don't even understand that this is why you walked away from them in the first place. You just want to go somewhere where you're loved, respected, you know. And these people want to make you feel some sort of emotional pain. Well, after all the years, and what I'm getting is anywhere between 5 and 15 years. Could be longer than that, okay, depending on how old some of you are, right? Because let's be real, you know, pain didn't just start when we met a man or a woman. You know, we had issues when we were children as well with our parents and maybe even grandparents too. But these is people who you're moving away from. You know, you're getting in that chariot and you're, you know, moving forward, and they just want you, like, they just want your plans to just fall apart. This is what's going on right now. So this is the energy that's actually being exposed. They're gonna know that you know what you know. And now I feel like it's really about whether they want to heal things or not. You know what I'm saying? But people have to get to this space where they feel like they really want to heal something with you. But I just feel like they've been getting away with murder for so long. I mean, you know, M-word. For so long that they don't want to go through this healing. It's just like, why? Why now? You know what I'm saying with them? When it's just easier for them to just manipulate. So even if you did let these people back in, it's like, can you really trust them? And if you have to ask yourself that question, it's just like automatic no. And I know it's easier said than done, but in these situations, we definitely have to take our hearts, take love out the equation, because these people are trying to bring us to our knees, literally, you know, begging and pleading for the life that we are supposed to have. There's no way that the rest of the world is evolving, healing, and growing, but these groups of people, they want to stay stuck behind. Eventually, they're gonna be phased out and phased out. They're just gonna be phased out, and you know that's not up to you to save them. Okay, because we all know when people heal, they have to want to do better for themselves. And no, they can't just use you to do that. Okay. So these are some people who plan on your heart chakra, but it's just like, what about your heart chakra though? You know, why aren't you doing the healing on that? Why are you finding it, you know, so healing and amusing to cause pain to other people? You know, in order for these laws to be established within the universe, then we have to make sure that we defend and protect our honor, the things that God gave to us. And that starts with self-love, loving ourselves, loving yourself and protecting yourself against tricksters. Okay, people who show up and act like they're somebody of high honor and they're not. This is what we're here to do. All right, so whether we want a house, a car, you know, we want to, you know, tell the world who we are and the things we've accomplished, all that stuff, at the end of the day, it doesn't even really matter. Why? Because we still here just having a human experience, learning who we are. So, yeah. Protecting yourself against attacks. And these people wanted you in your mind, in your head, in your mental space. All right, causing emotional pain. They wanted to just throw all the chakras out of whack by constantly attacking you, causing instability to your finances, your family life, making you out to be this victim, or not the victim, but the villain. Okay. And all of this was supposed to be done in secret. Everybody knew about it but you. We have the Five of Wands and we have the Tower that's in reverse. So the whole point and the purpose for them fighting is to protect themselves against you. So you're made to be the villain. All right, when you're really the victim, but you're actually the victor in the situation, because you're not even engaging with this corrupt group or family. Okay, you're actually putting that burden down. You're leaving them behind. And that's just what it is, because we are avoiding towers here. Avoiding that. All right. So I think that message was pretty clear. We went over. I had to pause, stop the video. It worked out though. I want to thank all of y'all. I do hope the messages resonated for you. And if they didn't, well, I mean, you know, fortunately, that's the good thing, you know. Hopefully you do find the messages that resonate for you if you're looking for something. But yeah, so I'm just going to go ahead and end it here. And until next time, peace.